Yes, gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about this. Because I've been waiting for this for the past year and 10 months. We finally have our full official trailer for Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Now, if you remember, Hazbin Hotel Season 1, when it came out, I was obsessed. I mean, not only did I love it to death, but I watched it over and over again repeatedly. It was a hyperfixation for like 3 months after it wrapped. I got a couple of shirts, I got a custom art piece. I'll link the artist in the description because this is really cool. Needless to say, I love Hazbin Hotel and I've been looking forward to this new season. We got a teaser for Season 2 not too long ago, but there wasn't enough to talk about. It was like 40 seconds long. This is what I've been waiting for. So let's finally get started on this because there's a lot I could unpack from this trailer. This could probably be a 15-minute video. It's not gonna be, but yeah, it's gonna be a longer one. So it looks like the main premise of this season is that the V's, that is Vox, Velvet, and Valentino, they are looking to take over Hell and start an uprising against Heaven. And of course, Vox especially. It really looks like he's taken over this entire season. Like he's gonna be the main antagonist of Season 2 in particular, which is cool, you know? I liked him a lot in Season 1, I think he's an interesting character, largely defined by his rivalry with Alistair, but I am looking forward to seeing what his beef with Heaven is, because he's really, like, hell-bent on that.
Can the angels come out to play?
I gotta wonder what his beef is. Maybe there's something we don't know about him yet. But meanwhile, back at the hotel, we remember Season 1 ended with the original hotel being destroyed by the battle. So a new, more grandiose and fancier one has been built in its place, and it's looking to be pretty popular. There's a lot of people coming in, which of course is gonna excite Charlie Morningstar to bits. And from what we saw in the Season 1 finale, it looks like they're pulling through here. Cherry Bomb has officially joined our crew, which is cool. I'm not sure she wants to actually be redeemed, but she's hanging out with everyone, and that's cool, because she's a fun character too. And then there's a scene where Vox and Velvet come in, and Vox officially meets Charlie for the first time, because yeah, they never met in Season 1. That should be an interesting scene. But in a couple of snippets here, I noticed that we see Emily down here in Hell with the crew, and it actually took me a couple of watches to notice. I was like, holy crap, she's actually down here with us. It looks like she might actually join the crew as well, which makes me very happy. Because Emily was like one of my favorite characters in Season 1. I know she was only in the 6th episode, really, but I love that character so much, and I said I want to see more of her. Now here she is in a good chunk of the trailer for Season 2, not to mention on that poster as well. So yeah, the fact that she comes down here to join our crew at the Hazbin Hotel, that makes me very, very happy and very excited. But also in this trailer, we briefly meet a new character.
Wait, who are you?
My name is Baxter.
Yeah, this is Baxter, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't know anything about this character other than, I guess he's an inventor of sorts, not unlike Sir Pentious was. Hence Nifty's question, I guess.
So is he like the new Pentious?
No!
Is he a Pentious replacement? Well, Sir Pentious is still around. He's just up in heaven now. We remember from the Season 1 finale, he was the soul that was redeemed. After his sacrifice, Adam killed him. We see him up in heaven briefly in this trailer, so he is up there. And Charlie and the crew have no idea. I am wondering when that revelation is gonna happen. Hell, it might not even happen this season. I don't know. And while all this commotion's going on, we hear some of that new song that was released a couple days ago, Hazbin Guarantee. Of course, I've been listening to this song a lot over the past couple of days, and really I feel like I can dissect the song by itself and break it down in another video entirely. It's good stuff. I can't wait to see it fully visualized. I'm sure it'll be the opening number of this new season, the first song we get. I mean, it's the first track on the soundtrack, so yeah.
Singing and crying, it's kind of our thing.
The radio demon himself, Alistair, is back, of course. Last we saw him, he was getting his ass kicked by Adam. But he's fine, he's in good shape. I'm not sure what his deal is gonna be this season, I don't know. Is he gonna be nerfed? Is he gonna be less relevant this time around? Because it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on this season. I don't know like where Alistair's gonna fit in with this. Might be a shame because he's another one of my favorite characters from Hazbin Hotel. It's him and Vaggie, they're my top two. And so the trailer goes on and we get to this part.
Heaven doesn't want to hurt us anymore. We need to stop him.
Alright, this is interesting. Apparently Heaven doesn't want to hurt us anymore? Maybe they actually come to some sort of peace. Meanwhile, Vox is still waging his war. So really thinking about it, I feel like this could be some like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes type shit. Where like both sides really do want peace, they want to coexist, but one person on one side could just ruin it for everybody. In this case, it looks like that one person might just be Vox. Because really, after the events of Season 1 and its finale, I thought about this. The whole point of the hotel in the first place was to redeem souls to Heaven as a way to stop the overpopulation problem in Hell, like as an alternative to Heaven's exterminations every year. But the finale of Season 1 proved that we can actually stop the exterminations by defeating them in battle. We can fight them, which is Vox's whole point here. So if we can fight off the angels and exorcists and defeat them and kill them, then what real need is there for redemption after all, to solve this overpopulation problem? Maybe souls don't need to be redeemed. We can just fight off the angels and there we go. Problem solved. But then again, that does defeat the purpose of Charlie's whole redemption crusade, which I'm still fully behind, by the way. Any soul can be redeemed, and Charlie still wants to prove that. It's not just about the overpopulation, it's about believing that someone can be good and redeemed. So there that is. Anyway, side tangent done, let's wrap up this trailer. We get another new character, that is Abel, as in, yes, the son of Adam, former brother of Cain. I guess since Adam is dead, his son is taken over as leader of the exorcist army, and he does not seem up to the task. I guess he seems like kind of a weakling. I don't know anything about Cain and Abel in religious lore, because I'm just not that kind of guy. So I guess we'll see what his deal is when the season premieres in a few weeks. But then the trailer cuts to Lute. We remember her. She's got a new golden mechanical arm now, because she ripped her arm off back in the finale of season 1. And in this clip, it looks like, if I had to venture a guess, she's having hallucinations of the late Adam. We all know Adam is dead and he's gone. So Lute is probably imagining him in her head because she's traumatized or some shit. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure she's gonna want some revenge against Vaggie after being defeated by her in battle. Looking forward to seeing what Lute is up to this season. And finally, I'll touch on this other song that plays in the second half of this trailer. This Raise Your Voice song, it does remind me of Ready for This from last season. Like the Get Ready for Battle song that was in episode 7, the penultimate episode of last season. This does remind me of that, so this might be the same, equivalent of that for this season. That's just a theory I have, we'll see how it goes. But in the end, Hazbin Hotel Season 2, yeah, I'm super ultra mega excited for this. It's starting in just a few weeks. I think there's gonna be 10 episodes this time around, which is 2 more than last season, so that's awesome. But there are a couple of things from the season 1 finale and such that this trailer did not touch on, like Lilith. We saw Lilith in the season 1 finale, the very last scene. Where's she? And also Charlie's deal that she made with Alistair in episode 7 of season 1. For the information he knew about the angels, she did make a deal with him. She owes Alistair a favor. Maybe that'll come back around this season. We didn't really see anything hinting to that in this trailer. I just hope the writers haven't forgotten about that, I hope that comes back around. But yeah, man, I can't wait for this new season of Hazbin Hotel. Can't wait to get obsessed again and hyperfixate on it for the next 3 months. New songs, new characters, new revelations. My body is ready. So, the official trailer for Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Have you watched it yet? What are your thoughts on it? And what are your theories and or predictions for this season? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And of course, thank you for subscribing. Peace!